Hey, welcome to Supernova Doggy Style. I'm T Diamond, and this is Nova. Hence Supernova. And hence style. I mean, hey, I'm not a doggy, but I bring the style to the channel. Do you not agree? She's hating right now. Anyways, chances are you clicked on this video because you're a dog owner just like me, who cares just as much about what goes into your fur baby's body as you do your own. Or maybe you just want to learn how to make dog food. Either way, this video is for you, so you're in for a treat. It's probably not going to be as good as her foot is, though. Wow, she's really going in. So today we are going to learn how to make a very easy, very beginner-friendly crock pot beef and salmon dog food recipe. So I like this method because it's super beginner-friendly, super easy to do, doesn't really require much of any hands-on cooking skills or cooking skills at all, really. And even though you're using a slow cooker, which means your food is technically cooking slow, I would say it's pretty fast because you're literally just throwing the ingredients in there and you can turn it on and go on about your day. It doesn't take long for you to actually do anything at all. Well, this intro has been long enough, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, you're gonna make sure to grab the leanest ground beef you can find. I recommend anything 90% and above. For this recipe, you're gonna need 3 packs. We wanna stay lean and clean, so stay away from the 80%. You're also gonna wanna grab canned salmon, brown rice, chia seeds, flaxseed meal, not this whole seeds, the meal, frozen peas and carrots, not canned, and 3 eggs. In hindsight, I probably should have just took the 3 eggs out instead of putting the whole carton in here, but whatever, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dump all 3 packets of our ground beef into the crock pot as such. Then we're gonna go ahead and add 1/3 cup of brown rice. As a rule of thumb for any non-meat ingredients, you don't want them to take up more than 10% of the entire mixture. Next, we're going to add about 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Now we're going to add about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. This is to help mix everything together as well as to ensure that the rice and the chia seeds get cooked nice and tenderly and properly and just come out bellissimo. For your dog, of course. Now we're just going to go ahead and mix everything together and turn the crock pot on. If you're planning on being away from the mixture for longer than 2 hours, then set your heating on low. If you're going to be around for a bit, then go ahead and set it on high. On low, you're going to cook from anywhere between 6, no more than 8 hours max, and on high, no more than 3 hours. I'm setting mine to low because I'm leaving. And look at this, guys. This is the finished product of the first half of the recipe. Everything is nice and cooked through, nothing has burned. That low setting does it every time. Okay, so moving on to the next steps, you're gonna get your 3 eggs that I should have took out of the carton earlier, and you're gonna go ahead and crack those into the mixture while it's still hot. You can go ahead and turn the crock pot off at this time because the meat and everything is still gonna maintain its moisture. Not its moisture, it's gonna maintain its heat. So we want to gently cook these eggs. We don't want them to cook so much that all of the nutrients are gone, but we do wanna cook any possible bacteria or anything that could have been in the egg. See, I forgot to turn mine off. I just did it now. After you crack all your eggs, you're gonna go ahead and mix everything together. There's gonna be a lot of mixing in this recipe, just letting you know. It's basically one big mix. So you're going to mix the eggs in there. As you can see along the sides of the crock pot, that it's pretty much cooking, but again, it's a gentle cook. You also want to make sure that you're getting out any meat clumps. You don't want too many meat clumps in there, any big ones at least, because we want to make sure that all of the ingredients are nice and evenly distributed throughout the mixture. So now we're going to go in with our flaxseed meal. As you can see here, there's still a lot of moisture in this mixture. So this flaxseed is not only going to be added for nutrition, but also for science. Adding this flaxseed to the mixture is going to sop up a lot of that moisture and give it a nice, more solid consistency. Again, we're going to go with the 10% rule. Of course, I'm not a genius. I just kind of eyeball it. So we're going to add a nice even coat on top of it as such, as you can see. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and, like I said, mix all that together because it's a lot of mixing. So we're going to mix that together as such. Make sure everything is nice and evenly distributed. Next, we're going to go in with our frozen peas and carrots. So I like using frozen vegetables over canned because canned vegetables are preserved in salt and our dogs don't need that. With the frozen vegetables, you can just go ahead and throw them right in the mixture, still frozen, because the heat from the mixture is going to cook through just like the eggs. So we're going to go ahead and, again, use the 10% rule when putting our vegetables in there and mix them in there nice and evenly as such. And here's Nova judging me for taking so long. I'm going as fast as I can. So now we're going to go ahead and add our canned salmon. Off camera, I rinsed it out because canned ingredients usually are preserved in salt. So I just wanted to rinse all that extra salt out. So we're just going to go ahead and dump that in there and mix that in, of course. And this is the finished product, guys. If you were a dog, wouldn't you want to eat this? Absolutely. Absolutely you would. Isn't that right, Nova? Ain't that right? I don't care. I just want food. Okay, well, moving right along then. This recipe yields about 10 cups of food, so you can go ahead and just store it in a container. My dog is anywhere between 40 and 50 pounds, and I feed her 2 cups a day, so 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So that'll last me about 4 to 5 days. If you have a smaller dog and you think that it'll last you longer, you can take portions of it and freeze it until you need them. And if you have a larger dog, you may want to up the ingredient amount or just accept that it will last about 2 to 3 days. So now is Nova's favorite part, the feeding.
Oh my God, the finally.
Oh, hush. Oh my gosh. So just a little life hack. It's very important for dogs to get organ meat. It's very important to their diet. However, when you're cooking dog food, it can be a little messy and just, time consuming sometimes. So I like to buy freeze-dried liver treats. It's the same nutrition that you will get if you were to buy raw liver, and it's already cut up for you and freeze dried so you can store it and just sprinkle it on top of the food. This one we used, clearly we use it a lot. So I just put the last little bit on there. I have a new order coming in, and yeah, that's just a little sprinkle on top, just a little add-on to up the nutritional benefit of the meal. And in the end, I just go ahead and let her lick the bowl once it's cooled down. It's her absolute favorite part. Mine too, actually. It's so cute. Look at you. Oh, out of frame. Okay, here we go. Let's try that one more time. Look at you. You made it to the end of the video. No, I'm doing too much. Listen, you made it to the end of the video. So hopefully you got something out of that. Hopefully you got everything you needed and more out of that. I wish you much health, because health is wealth. And, until next time, thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on, wait, no. Before you go, I feel like I can't be a proper YouTuber unless I tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, this is not your first rodeo. You knew it was coming. So, the button's right there. The other button's somewhere around here. I don't know what device you're looking at this on. But, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things. Until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye for real. Bye-bye for real.